Morning, afternoon, evening. Give me a big wave. You can hear us all right. If you're joining us on the replay, grateful to see you as well too. I love our live Zoomers though. And these Saturday calls, if you're brand new to the family, welcome to the family. My name is James Zhang. It's an honor to be your co-host for today. And 'tis the season, the holidays. It's upon us, right? And this is one of those seasons that people are traveling. Who here already has family parties, friends parties that are happening already? Right? Like tomorrow I have church party, I have kids party. Like it's just this is that time. And doesn't it kind of feel like it just like jumps on you? It's like, where did it come from? Does anyone else feel that way? I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And are you done with your presents yet? Like every day I feel like Amazon's coming to my house because my wife Becky, she's just thank God for an amazing wife. She's so good at gifts. I am so horrible at gifts. But she's like, looking down the list, checking it twice. And I'm like, oh my goodness, right? Yeah. Happy belated birthday to Pam, the big 7-0. Congratulations with that as well, too. But with that as well, something that I know is that these seasons, there is a phrase called separation season. Right? Ed Mylett, he is one of the top personal development success gurus in the world. He's worth $400 million, guys. Who here wouldn't mind even just 1% of that in your life? And what's great about Ed Mylett too, by the way, if you've not seen his stuff, you can look him up on YouTube, on Instagram, all that, is that Ed, did you know that his first multi-millions he earned in what we do here? His first fortune came from network marketing. And this guy was broke as a joke. This guy was earning minimum wage. This guy was so broke at some point that he couldn't afford to turn on the water in his household. And he had a shower with him and his wife in the neighborhood pool. And he'd hold up a towel to block his wife from view. Talk about low moments. Maybe you've gone through that in your life. Who here's been through that in your life before? You've had some tough times, right? And I'm also very aware too, for some of us, to be honest, this season is that season for you too. You've had some tough stuff. Life happened, right? And the reality of life, there's that mixture all the time. Regardless of where you're at, up season, down season, mid season, just know you're in the right place in the right time. And you should be proud of yourself that you're here and you've committed to yourself. All right. So give yourselves a big round of applause, pats on the back, massage yourself, whatever that it is. You are a champion. No electricity for 21 days. Wow. But every single test can be a testimony. Every single breakdown can be a setup for a breakthrough. I truly believe that. One thing that I'm talking about already is 2025. Well, one thing Ed talked about is separation seasons. And a separation season is moments in the year where if you look at a competition, it's where competition slows down. It's where that if you take little actions to move forward, like right now during holidays, it has a compounding effect on your results as you move forward in the next 90 days. Most people during December right now are checked out. They're like, I'm here for the new year, right? But you have decided to commit to yourself and invest in yourself to say, I'm worth it. My future is worth it. My family's worth it. And I just want to promise and commit to you that if you follow the strategies, the direction, and you continue to stay close to the fire, 2025, I am declaring as the year of freedom. Put freedom in the comments below if that aligns with you. Freedom financially. How nice would it be if you don't have to worry about the bills anymore? You don't have to worry about the credit cards anymore. You don't have to worry about giving. Maybe Christmas this season, it's a little bit tougher, right? You're like, I couldn't give as much as I wanted to. How about financial freedom? How about health freedom? How about breakthrough there? Some of you have been living in pain. Some of you have been living with too much fat that you don't want. It's unwelcome. Some of you have been living with other things that only you know, right? How about relational freedom? There's angst, there's stuff. How about personal freedom? There's things that have been holding you back, limiting beliefs, thoughts, things that you know are not meant to be there and they are not serving you. Well, I promise you, champions, that if you commit to this next year, you too will achieve freedom. I'm committed. We're going to help everyone here be able to do that through this amazing vehicle called Partner Co, through our amazing compensation plan, through our amazing drops and products and all of that, but more so our amazing community. It is definitely time to write yourself a new story. All right. So today, you are going to get a treat because we're going to talk about a couple of strategies that I know for sure will work. I know because we've done this for a long, long time. I've been involved with these body balancing drops for 13 years. We've seen many New Year's, we've seen many campaigns, and there's one campaign in particular that is proven to always work, and that is the Slenderize. It's been called in the past Slenderize Challenge, or now it's known as the Body Balance Challenge. Today, you will be the first to hear all about it. This will be North America, but if you're from around the world, you can still participate with this as well too. Guys, technically, I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you this right now because corporate hasn't even told the field yet. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Is that okay with you guys? Are you okay with like getting some secrets and stuff? Because I want to make sure you're prepared. I want to make sure you can leverage this. I want to make sure that you can explode your business and your life into this next year that there is. All right. So if you don't mind, what I'd like us to start with, though, is a time of a little bit of reflection. All right. Now, I know a lot of you are not on camera and you might not be able to, which is okay. But I want us to reflect first with some celebration going into the new year. So throw in the chat if you don't mind. What's something that you are super proud about in this year? And in fact, if you want to verbally share, you have your camera on and you'd like to share just a quick minute or so, feel free to raise your hand, like hit that raise hand button. And I'd love to hear from a couple of you on anything in this year, right? Suzanne became a brand partner. Lucia said, I'm still here. But does anyone have something on your heart that you really want to share with the group? I'd love to unmute you and actually have you share a little bit. Elaine, I see you. What's going on, sis? Grateful to see you. Elaine, first tell us, by the way, where are you from? How long you been involved in Partner Co? And what are you proud about this year?
Hi, everyone. Good morning. James, you're going to make me cry this morning. I'm from Ohio, but I live in Maryland. I'm retired from the military. The military brought me to Maryland. I joined Partner Co. in February, and I started selling in March. And so I'm just thankful for the Partner Co. family. I've met some people that I've made some good connections with, and I shared with you yesterday or maybe Thursday. I don't know what day we talked. But I had shared with you some struggles that I have been going through. My son has been battling mental health for the last 3 years. He's been in and out of the hospital. And so it took a very big toll on me. He went from being very healthy to, needing round the clock care. And so now we're on the other side of that. And just being able to be vulnerable and sharing my story with some of the people that I've met on the team, I'm able to get encouragement from them, and keep revisiting my why of why I'm doing the business. And so I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the products.
How much have you lost?
35 pounds.
Come on.
A lot of that was stress weight. I also have endometriosis, so that was contributing to it. I had posted yesterday, my hair had started falling out due to stress. My hair is growing back using the products. And so I'm just happy and thankful. So I'll stop crying. But I say thank you.
We are so, so proud of you. And what title are you now?
I'm sorry?
What title are you now?
I'm manager.
Come on. Congratulations. Elaine, we are so proud of you. It takes a lot to be vulnerable with the group. And now all of us are in. Who here is here committed to supporting Elaine, her family, and her goals and her dreams, right? So thank you for sharing with us. We needed to hear that. And it's a big part of your healing, but also your impact that you're giving as well, too. So super proud of you. We all are. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. Absolutely. I see Peter, Tamara, and then Pam. So I'll get you guys. Peter, What's going on? Tell
What's
us
up, James?
from how long you been involved in Partner Co. and what are you
Yeah.
proud about?
So technically, I'm originally from Hawaii. I joined Partner Co. in the World Movement in 2020, I believe.
Nice.
But I took a big hiatus of 2.5 years. Is it 2.5 years, James? Somewhere there. And I just got recently back these couple 3 months. Honestly, this year has been actually really tough, and well, this last 2.5 years has been really tough. I was actually in like a very abusive relationship that I never thought would happen, and it ended up happening. I was physically and mentally abused and didn't know how to get out of it for the first, I would say 5, 6 months, actually half of the beginning of the year. I ended up being homeless because of that, sleeping in my car. And I think it taught me how to be very alone. It taught me where like I just couldn't ask for help. And I was at my weak point, my lowest point. And I didn't know what to do. And honestly, even talking to some friends, they had to push me away just because how negative of my energy I was giving. Um, and that like, yeah, so I think I'm truly thankful for like being able to get back up after such a low point and being homeless and being in a physical relationship, a physical abuse, mentally abused relationship, and now like really enjoying myself from moving from North Cal to SoCal to start a new chapter in my life. But also really getting back into the business and getting back to the family. I know that I've been able to talk to a lot of you guys since I got back. Pam, Tammy, Sean, James, thank you so much. Um, for really hearing me out and welcoming me back after 2.5 years of being hiatus. But honestly, everything's so much more fun right now. And thank you, Sean, my biggest mentor out there, pushing me to the max. But really teaching me like it's okay to come back and it's gonna take time, but everything's gonna be okay.
Mm, so proud of you, man. And this last week, you're already making sales, you're making money.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. Congratulations. So proud of you, Peter. I had no idea. But the fact that you're able to walk through those transparent moments with so much courage and boldness, it shows to me you've already done a lot of the self-work to go through that. And we're all in a healing process, right? Today, all right, we just set the tone here. This is how you get freedom, right? If you're truly committed, and this is my challenge to everybody today. Elaine and Peter already set the tone. This was not expected in not a bad way, but this is exactly what we're talking about. If you want freedom in your life, here's the truth. We have to confront the reality of what it is, right? And be brutally honest, right? Don't hide from the scale. Don't hide from the bank account. Don't hide from the relationship. Don't hide from yourself. So my encouragement today, and we're going to just make it super real, is really confront with brutal honesty and just know you're in a safe space. This is a place of healing, transformation, and freedom, right? Peter, I already see you're already on the other side of that and going to the next level, but congratulations. Super proud of you, man. And dude, wow, your story is amazing and it's just going to continue to be amazinger.
Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Julio was not prepared for this today. Like I'm not. Guys, this is really what our business is about. Network marketing is a compensation plan wrapped around personal growth. And that's what this is all about. So super proud of you guys. Tamara, don't feel like you have to talk about you don't need a crazy story or anything. But if you do, that's okay as well too. So first, I need to make sure, is it pronounced Tamara or is it Tamara?
Yes,
It is. Okay, good. Just
it
want to make
is.
so where
Yeah.
are you from, how long you've been involved for, and what are you proud about?
Well, I was in Southern California for many years. Now I'm in Northern California. So I think I traded places with Peter.
Yeah.
Elaine's and Peter's stories both have so many components, pieces that also fit my story. So what I've been doing for the past few months is I've been working with someone who helps you to rewrite your story, helps you to get rid of the subconscious stories that hold you back, because that was my desire, to stop holding myself back. I tried some other network marketing companies. Some of them were great, and I'm still involved with one of them. It's a great company, but I was always holding myself back. And at the time when I sort of reached this breakthrough with getting out of that self-sabotage, my good friend Denise introduced me to the idea of these drops. And she's fairly new herself, and I'm brand new. I've only been taking the drops for about a month. I've already lost 7 pounds. I've lost a couple inches in my waist. But the thing is, it's like a complete change in my life. I wanted to move forward. I wanted to create a new life for my family. My whole family was ripped apart. There was all that abuse stuff that Peter talked about. There was all of that. There was the near homelessness. There was all of that. Now I'm a caretaker for my 92-year-old mom, and I'm raising my 6-year-old granddaughter. So this company could not have been exposed to me at a better time. And I can see so much potential, and I have so much excitement for it. And I love the products so far that I've tried. I've only tried the skinny drops.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to get some other things. They're on their way in the shipping lanes. But my path was so rough before, and it was so full of debris and things that I just needed to clear out. And now I feel like I'm on a more of an avenue leading forward. And I'm very grateful for that.
Grateful for you. Congratulations. Welcome. Way to just dive right in. I love the boldness. Let's go.
Thank you.
It takes. Absolutely. Let's give Tamara tons of love. Congrats. Something tells me we're going to be talking to you a lot more as well too. And many promotions right around the corner. Last but not least, Miss Pam Middleton. Pam, same questions. Where are you from? How long you been involved? And what are you proud about?
Well, I'm there with Tamara. I am a transplant from Los Angeles up to Northern California, and kind of now Central Valley. So Tamara, we should hook up because we're close by. And I've been with this company in a few days, it'll be 8 years. And I just want to, my thank you. I am so grateful for you and Becky James, because when I first started in this company, I was told that I could never make it because of my age. And I was too old to be doing this business. And I was determined to prove people wrong, that I could do this business. This business is for anybody. It doesn't matter how old you are. And you guys, the person who sponsored me and every person in between me and you is no longer actively working in this business. But you guys have stuck by my side, and you have continued to support me 100% of the time. You've encouraged me, you've given me some tough love, but you have always been there for me. And this year has been a little difficult because I feel the pressure of family and not having support again in doing something that I believe in, that I know it's changing people's lives, that I know I'm impacting other people. And yet I didn't feel that love from my family. But PXP has turned that all around, and I'm ever so grateful for my husband, who now is by my side, supporting me, growing with me, and he's such a pleasure to work with. And so I'm grateful for him for finally joining me 8 years later. But it is just a blessing, and I feel the peace and the freedom that's in store for us this coming year. So a big thank you to you guys for your love and support through these last 8 years.
Thank you. It's our absolute honor. Friends, partners, everything. Stephen, shout out to Stephen Middleton. And yes, who here, by the way, has some stubborn men in your life? Get them on the phone with Stephen Middleton, because he could convert them, right? So anywho, I see Twyla and Paul, they're like nudging each other right there. So anywho, so huge. Congrats, Pam. And Pam, how young are you again?
I am officially 70 years young.
Come on. Man, showed us what's and a senior officer. Huge
Yes.
Congratulations, Pam. Thank you for sharing. Everybody, thank you for sharing. And I see everything in the chat as well too. So I honor you. I am just so grateful for each and every single one of you. Like it's crazy to think that we're in a community of people that actually are crazy like you and I, right? Like we actually want to do great things. We actually want to confront real stuff. We actually want to be able to change and impact the world together and be able to make something significant. So that's an honor. You're special for sure. And this next season is going to be absolutely incredible. Okay. So now that the tissues are here and, we're like cleansed, let's talk a little bit about strategy for this upcoming year. Okay. So I want to give you a game plan that I've ran every single year that's going in line with what we just shared was a saving grace for us during a tough time of our life. So just to share a little bit of our story. When I got started in this business, it was 2009. I got started in network marketing. I was a 19-year-old college student. I don't know my butt from my elbow. Learn the system, learn the skills, follow the mentors, right? When you're brand new, the best thing to do, just fail forward and stay close to your success team. Like learn from them, glean from them, mentor with them, right? Follow the systems in place. And then I decided to go all in on this deal. And we partnered with this company that came out with the body balancing drops. And along the way, I recruited in my career, my second recruit ever was on my chicken list. And I burned through my hot market. Everyone said no. And then I learned how to talk to someone. I learned how to prospect. Prospected this person. She was a classmate, came on board, got started, super fired up, became a senior officer. But along the way, 4 years later, decided if you can't beat her, just join her and marry her, actually. So me and Becky started to date, actually. And it was great. But who here knows that when you have a new relationship, there's honeymoon and then there's reality that sets in, right? So what happened is 2013, I proposed to her. It was amazing. 2014 was a really tough year for us financially, emotionally, spiritually, just everything. Have you ever had one of those years where it just felt like it was just really hard to get through? It's like, can we just turn the page to the next year yet? It was one of those years. And I remember me and Becky during the holidays, we started talking. We're like, what do we want the next year to look like? What would be amazing? What would a God-sized goal be? And we started to declare those over our life. And we said, all right, how do we start that? Well, the best business thing to do in your life, if you want to explode things, is always find a way to lead from the front. And what's the best way to lead from the front in this business? Well, first starts to come out with your own personal testimony on the products. Facts tell, stories sell. Who here, when you feel healthier, feel happier, and you want to do more good things out there, right? Like it's a natural process. You might not be able to control the external. Some of us have family situations that are uncontrollable. Some of us have financial situations that are really intense right now. Some of us have other situations where it's just out of your control. But you know what you can control? You can control what you put in your mouth. You can control what you do with your body. You can control what you feed your mind. That's why Breakfast of Champions or calls every Monday through Friday is a really good one. But you can start to control and discipline yourself. And I looked back, and this is what I asked myself. I said, you know what? On the drops, do I have $1 million testimony? Ask yourself that question. Is your testimony on drops $1 million testimony? Like, can I see one day me going on stage in front of thousands of people, sharing my story? Is it company worthy? Is it top level worthy? And if I'm to be honest with you, my results at the time, I had some results on the drops. They were good, but they weren't where I knew they could be. Like, I'll just be real. I used the drops. It was kind of on and off. I was on it on the plan and then I hopped off of it, right? I got some results and then I kind of slowed down. Like, it was one of those things for me. I knew I wasn't as serious as I could be. And I said, what if I just went all in on my testimony? What if I went all in and took it to the next level? Now, some of you have amazing health testimonies. Maybe it's time for your next one. What's the next story? It all starts with yourself. So I decided to make a commitment. I said, I will be all in on the plan. I'm going to have the best results ever, the best pictures ever. I'm going to hit some goals. That was my personal commitment, right? Drop in the comments, by the way, what are some of your health goals for this upcoming year? What would you love to see happen for you, right? What is meaningful? It doesn't have to be just a scale thing. Whatever it is, you can determine, just like what Tamara said, you're writing your story again. You have the ability to write the next chapter, right? For me, growing up a chubby kid, it was to see abs for the first time. Like that was for me, okay? So what's significant for you? So I decided to finally commit to that goal personally. And I said, I'm going to use the drops and follow the plan to the T, and I'm going to do that. Here's the second thing I did. I realized that I fail myself really easy. Who here has ever made a commitment and then you just don't follow through, right? So it's important to have accountability together with you as well, too. So I decided to put myself on the line to gather a group of people to do a challenge, like a body balance challenge with, and we would enter this together, keep each other accountable, and make this happen. So I decided to find a group of people who had similar goals of me, and we decided to start to make this happen, all right? And this crew, we went through it, and I found 4 other people. You don't need many. You just need some that are aligned with you on your goals, right? So think about all of those goals that you have. One social media post you can have, here's an idea. Make a post and say, let's say Shalia, she said, I want to get my abs back and stay committed. Make a post and say, I want to be public and declare this. I have a goal to get my abs back and stay committed. Who here also would want to get leaner as well? I want to do something with you. Diana says, get healthy, relieve pain, lose weight. I have a goal in 2025 to get healthy, relieve pain, and lose weight. Who wants to do this with me, right? If that sounds simple enough to do, put a 1 in the comments below. Because if you just ask that question, you never know who's going to come out of the woodworks. Like people want these types of things. You just have to give them the opportunity to be able to do that, all right? So find people that are aligned with what it is that you want to do, okay? I'm trying to find a photo. That's why my eyes are darting here. Here we go. All right. So I found a group of people that had similar goals to me, and I put together an accountability group. And this was that. I was 4 dudes around my same age and same body type, and we all wanted to get abs. And in 40 days, every single person lost at least 20 pounds in this group. I had one guy, Anthony Lazada, he lost, I think it was 43 pounds in 60 days. All of them actually eventually became officers in the company. They were partners with us too. I got a 6-pack for the first time in my life, and it changed my life for forever. And those pictures to this day, I still use those same pictures. Now, it doesn't have to be a body photo, so whatever your health transformation is. But you know what it did? Is that it made me super convicted and confident in our product. It also made me super confident in myself because you made a promise to yourself. It also built transformational stories for those that was aligned with me. And you know what happened that year, guys? We went from 2014 being one of the worst years, tough years of our life, being stuck, to the following year. That's actually what led us to our first 6-figure income year. And it exploded our business for forever. I was able to get customers, no problem, recruit, no problem after that. I was in alignment and everything. Literally, our business would not be here today if we didn't commit to just take them drops and follow the program to the T, okay? Who here is committed to being your healthiest version of you this upcoming year, right? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments below, okay? That being said, we can leverage a very big opportunity now. What's great about the New Year's marketing-wise is obviously the top 2 resolutions are, number 1, is getting and losing weight and being healthier. Number 2 is making more money. You know what's so cool about your partner co-business? We can solve both. You can get well and make money. Come on. So if you play this well and you know how to leverage this campaign, you can get bunches of customers and a lot of partners as well too. And I have seen by the way, in these challenges, this team always produces the top winners. We've ran probably 10 plus challenges. The 2025 Body Balance Challenge, I'll give you some details on how it's going to work. But in history, in the last 10 years, this team has produced the most winners corporate-wide. We just know it. We just get it, okay? So I am fully expecting that winners are going to come from this camp. By the way, is anyone here competitive? Is anyone here willing to claim that you too will win this year's competition? Throw something in the chat if that's the case. Maybe some of your silent competitors, you know, have an intention. If you want to win, there needs to be an intention on that, right? But I will tell you that there is a way for all of us to win this as well too. So let me give you guys some details. You're going to hear all about it. You're going to hear this everywhere. This is for United States and Canada. But by the way, if you're in other countries, you can definitely come alongside with us this as well too, okay? So January 6th is going to be the launch of the challenge. It'll go on around 28 days. And in this challenge, I actually have a slide for you guys. Can I share this? Maybe I can. All right. Here's some cool things. What's cool about this challenge, it'll be 1 month, but we're not only just going to have a challenge, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, there's going to be a lot of support. Every week in the challenge, you're going to get, and our communities are going to get support from the biggest experts in wellness and health. Okay. So imagine every week you could get coaching from someone like Barbara Cox, our global director of product. How about Dr. Ray Strand? If you don't know Dr. Ray, like he's going to give us specific coaching. How about Kristen White? She's an athlete. She'll teach you how to actually be fit as well too during this process. How about Dr. Crystal Vance? She's going to walk us through on how to be well throughout this entire thing. Every week, there will be support and there'll be prizes and there'll be giveaways and a lot of fun. What's the goal? Our focus of the Body Balance Challenge isn't only just the win. There's going to be some prizes, cash, whatever that it is. But the focus, and this is what I thought was really cool. The focus is that everybody can win in this. Corporate is coming up with a tracker. And the tracker is going to have things like, are you taking your drop 3 times a day? Katie, can you get the slide? I don't know if I can share it yet or not, but grab it from the replay and save it for yourself. All right. Just don't share it publicly because I literally pulled that from the Partners Council call and I didn't ask if I could share it. So wait, Monday, they're going to give some more details on it. It will be announced on Monday for sure. Keep it for yourself. So, every day there's some habits, drinking your water, taking your drops, getting some movement in perhaps, right? Following the proof food list. The goal is to just commit to that. Who here knows that if you just do those simple things every day, if you give it 30 days, your body will change, right? Your mindset will change. Like you want to do the habits daily. And everybody's different, right? Some people will drop 20,000 pounds. Some of us, it's a little bit tougher. Does anyone else feel like your body's that tougher side? You're like, it's okay. It's a part of the process. And a 90-day thing, right? It's an over the time course type of thing. But what's important is, are we getting the daily habits down? And that's the win. Do the habits, success will come inevitably, okay? So this is what's super cool. They're tying it in where if you do this tracker and you submit it, you will get good results. You will get good pictures and everything. You will build your $1 million story. But at the same time, here's another important thing. Here's a truth. Who here is here because you want your 2025 to financially be different too, right? You want to make more money. You have to make more money. There's people counting on you to do that. On a business stance, there are some principles and truths that are always true. What is one of them? Top money earners go to and grow to big events, period. All right. If you see anyone that's making significant income, they're always at events. Leaders go to events and they are born at events. Every year, we have a couple of events. We have PXP, Pam Middleton noted this, it's our big celebration towards September. And in North America, at least, we also have another big event called Connect. This is out in Destin, Florida. It's going to be a beach destination. It's going to be warm and everything. February 6th to 8th. This event is all hands on deck. This event is a New Year kickoff. This event, you'll meet thousands of partners all around the world. This event, you'll see all of corporate. This event, it's 3 days of immersion, of transformation, of coaching, of fun, of celebration, of beaches, of all of that. Also, we're going to celebrate the Sunrise Challenge. Here's the cool thing. Question. Who here would think that if you had some professional photos of yourself, it could help you market better on social media? Does anyone think that'd be really cool? Right? Is anyone here, you're a little bit shy on the camera, or you have trouble, you're like, I don't have many photos, right? It's something we need to work on. Maybe we're not a Lane Simmons who's like a pro on social media, right? But for the rest of us normal folk, it's like, how do you take a photo? My smile is weird. It's like, I don't know how to do this. I crop myself out of my own photo, right? What if you could get a professionally done for you photo that you can use everywhere that you know will be amazing? What would that be worth it for you? You know, one photo could change your life. One professional thing could elevate. That could be the big reason. Just you putting up a photo could be the reason that you attract your next top money earner, because you're becoming more. Well, here's the cool part. You guys ready for this? I thought this was so awesome. I can't believe they're doing this. If you complete the tracker and you complete the body balance challenge and you go to Destin, you will get a free done for you headshot professional done by corporate. So they'll make sure you look good. They'll make sure the photo is really good. You will walk out that day looking like $1 million because you already transformed, and feeling like $1 million already as well too. Absolutely. Already got your tickets, flight, and hotel, Pam said. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I want that. That's valuable to me. That's super. That's thousands of dollars worth in my own book, and you don't have to pay for it. Right? It's super cool. Who here would love to get something like that? Give me a wave or put a me. Yeah, Shalia knows. She's an actual model. She knows the importance of headshots and everything. So you want to make sure you do that. So there's the play. Commit to Destin. And by the way, we are opening up chat rooms. Let us know if you have a ticket already for Destin. They're like, what, 129, 149. Like it's insubstantial, the amount that you're going to get from it. Okay. Yes, it'll take some time to figure things out. Yes, you might have to call off work and work some things around. Yes, if you're in Canada, it might be a little bit expensive. But you know, it's not if you can afford it, it's if you can afford not to. I can't afford to miss the big event. I can't afford in this next year of freedom to miss out on big opportunities. And one thing that I know for me I need to do is take more bold, faithful, scary, courageous action, especially when it feels like I shouldn't be. That's always going to yield the breakthrough. All right. So if you are committed to going to that, grab your ticket. You can grab it from the PartnerCo site. Talk to your leadership. We can grab you one as well too. This is what I tell people. Get the ticket, figure out the rest later. Right? Get the ticket, figure out the rest later. You will figure out the flight. You will figure out the bus. You will figure out the drive. You will figure out the lodging. All of that will be figured out. Rita said previous professional headshot cost $350. Dang. Yeah, so you get that that's the price of the ticket here and more, right? Rita, you already got your ticket and reserve the room. Congratulations, way to be a leader. So my challenge to you is today, if you don't have it yet, grab your ticket, let your leadership know. We have a chat room. We're going to start organizing there. And we also have this cool template and this cool flyer. I'll put it into our chat room and stuff, and let the world know. I'm committed in this year. I am going all in. This is the year of being louder out there. If you want to get known, we got to be a little bit louder with the things that are going on. All right. So get to that and then commit to this body balance challenge. All right. Thanks, Katie. Super, super appreciate that. All right. What else do we need to do? Here's your mission this week. Here's another strategy. This event's good if you go to it, of course. But if you want to leverage this for your business, it's in your best interest to leverage and promote and drive this challenge like your life depended on it. Here's a tip I coach everyone on. If corporate throws money in promotions, take their money. Type that in the chat. Take their money. I know that sounds weird and feels weird. But what I mean by that is This is money you don't have to put in. This is time you don't have to put in. Would you rather put on your own body balance challenge, come up with the graphics, throw in the money, do all the calls and everything? Or who is grateful that Parkerco is doing this on their dime and we can leverage it and make money ourselves and help people? Right? So take the money. You're like crazy. Okay. So with that, they're launching a call December 18th. That's this Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. They're doing a launch Zoom where they're going to talk all about the challenge, how it's going to work. They're going to hype it up. But you know what they're also going to do? They're going to launch some promo packs that are going to be aimed to sell your prospect to buy product. One of the idea is they're going to be aiming to sell at least 4 drops. Can you imagine about 10 prospects on this call? And all 10 bought 4 sets of drops. That's 200 points each. That's 2,000 points done. There will be promotions this week because you promoted and packed that call. Will there be a replay? Of course, I'm sure there's a replay, but drive the live call. Wednesday, December 18th, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, all hands on deck. Okay. So there's these flyers, they're in your share app. You can grab them from the groups and everything. And there's also a link. I made a little bit.ly thing because the Zoom link is super long and convoluted and stuff. You can use however that you want. Register for the Zoom. I see a lot of you are registered already, but start in all of your prospecting conversations. Follow up with people. Hey, we have this huge challenge. Do you want to do this with me? Here's a simple approach, guys. Here's a simple script. I'm talking to Diane Oda. Diane, I hope you're well. Happy holidays. Hey, I've made a commitment to take my health to the next level. I'm joining this challenge starting New Year's, and you can win some really cool prizes and stuff. But I'm looking for people to do this with so we can keep each other accountable. Would you be down to do this with me or here's some information? Dan's like, sure. What is it? Hey, great question. There's this call on Wednesday. If I linked you to it, would you be down to come on? Sure, I'm down. Send me the link. Or it's, sure, I'm down. I can't make it. Is there a replay? Either way, you have an interest prospect. Okay. So I would be talking to every single customer. Good way to re-engage them. I'd be talking to all the prospects. Who here's people that have been liking, lurking on your posts. You've been talking to them. They haven't bought yet, right? Good way to get them off the fence, to leverage this. If people come onto this call, they will be closed. They will get started because they're bringing the best of the best of the best of the best with a challenge. And people are just going to be excited beyond their belief, right? Or people you're chatting with. Exactly, Katie. Whoever that it is, use this opportunity. Put together your fit crew. Put together your accountability group. Find those people that you want to do this with. That's what I'd be aiming. 8 on the fence, Suzanne. Perfect. Leverage the call. Leverage the call. And pack them onto that. Get them registered. Okay. So with that said, that is the suggestion for this week. Commit, register yourself to the Body Balance Challenge. Start promoting this so people can come onto it as well too. And start getting your destined plans in order. Let us know once you have your ticket. We'll add you to the group. We'll start getting this all together. And as you go throughout this holiday and into the new year, I know that if you follow this, you too will have this year of freedom. All right, everyone. So other than that, any questions on any of what we talked about here? Any questions? I'll throw all these details in the groups afterwards as well too. If you do need anything, let us know. But other than that, we are super, super proud of you guys. Let's crush the rest of this year. Let's transform our lives, ourselves, those that are around. Other than that, thanks everyone for sharing. Have a blessed holidays, and we'll talk to you really soon, all right? Feel free to mute yourself. Bye-bye, bye-bye.